Well, state legislators want to waive Easy Pass penalties and give drivers some payment options after the state paused toll collections during the pandemic.
WMAR 2 News' Mallory Safaste has reported extensively on this issue. Now she's spoken with a lawmaker who's calling for action as well as getting the governor's take, because if it matters to you, it's a matter for Mallory.
The Maryland Transportation Authority is trying not to send large bills, but many drivers say that hasn't been the case. They're now facing penalties, negative account balances, and if those debts go unpaid, their credit reports could take a hit. Drivers are frustrated.
It's just been an absolute consumer nightmare to deal with the Maryland Toll Authority.
I don't have that much time to sit on the phone because with my husband's stroke, I am his only caretaker.
State senators are feeling it too.
When I got my Easy Pass bill, there were 5 charges back to back to back. So my immediate thought was, did somebody steal my credit card when I see 5 charges?
Senator Corey McRae tried calling for assistance.
90 minutes before I talked to some type of service person.
With his connections, he got help sooner and is helping his constituents, but he knows many others are still waiting.
Mallory, that isn't how the system is supposed to work.
The influx of calls and backlog transactions stem from a 7-month pause in processing during the pandemic. We've learned 14 million video and image tolls and 2 million Easy Pass transactions still need to be processed. The call center is overwhelmed. 19,000 calls a day on average, with just 84 agents answering phones. Call wait times are at 1 hour, 33 minutes. But the governor says this isn't a widespread problem.
I know that certain individuals have had a problem. We haven't seen a widespread problem, but I'm going to address that with the new Transportation Secretary and the new Administrator of Transportation Authority, and make sure we can get people the answers that they need.
Senator McRae said they've had time to do something about it. Meanwhile, drivers are struggling to keep up with the seemingly never-ending toll notices, some dating back to 2020.
Do you think it was the right move by the state to pause processing altogether for 7 months?
Not at all. And so for folks that's in my community, this is adversely impacting them on a decision that they had no choice in. They didn't say stop my bill. They got 5 bills, 4 bills, and now have to figure out how they're going to pay them all at one time.
He believes Senate Bill 59 is the solution.
This bill makes sure that you waive all fees that was accrued during a certain time, give the ability for MDTA to take partial payments, not just payments in full, and also start looking in towards alternative methods of pay.
Which includes payment apps and keeps certain bills out of central collections so drivers' credit isn't damaged.
We cannot continue to blame the pandemic in reference to why government services cannot run efficiently and effectively. Government has a responsibility to be accountable, just as any other business that's in the private sector. You all have been one of the only news outlets that have been following us very close, consistent, and clear about the challenges that are in front of us.
There are several other bills relating to toll collection, including repealing the practice of suspending vehicle registrations for drivers who owe video tolls and late fees, creating an amnesty program for past toll debt, and extending the time to dispute toll transactions from 180 days to 3 years. For WMAR 2 News, I'm Mallory Safaste.
Now, a hearing on Senate Bill 59, which you heard Senator McRae talking about, is scheduled for Tuesday of next week. Meantime, Easy Pass users should make sure they keep a positive account balance to get the full discount on tolls. Drivers with a negative balance could end up paying double at certain toll booths. Now, pull out your phone, open up the camera, and you can scan this QR code that's on your screen right there. You'll be able to see a list of Easy Pass customer service center locations, which you can visit in person, because hours on hold on the phone may not be the best option right now. And you can see Mallory's previous reporting on this issue, as well as how Maryland compares with neighboring states when it comes to call wait times and toll processing. And if you've got a matter for Mallory, she wants to hear from you, you can email her at Mallory@WMAR.com or just find her on social media. She's all over Facebook and Twitter as well.